welcome to the newspaper review on Tab TV. My name is Sophia John, your host for today. The newspaper review is a show where we get to look at news stories making the front page of Nigerian newspaper. And as usual, we won't be doing this alone. I'm joined by my very amazing Kosi. Kosi, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, I'm good.
You always look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. You're not looking bad yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Fine.
I'm glad to have you on the show once again.
The pleasure is all mine.
All right, without no further ado, we'd like to head over to our first newspaper for the day. We'll be looking at the Daily Sun newspaper. The Daily Sun is leading Decision Day, Suspense, as Supreme Court rules on Atiku Obi'S petition against Tinubu. And you can read that up on page 6 of the newspaper. Today's Judgment Day.
Who is going to emerge the winner? Let's wait and watch.
Let's watch.
The suspense is really killing me. But within me, I already know the person, but you know, this Nigeria. Still, let's see if the judgment of if the verdict of the Supreme Court, if it will rule in the favor of the people, or if it will rule against them. Let's see.
Still on the newspaper, on page 28 of the Daily Sun, Senate considers bill seeking to bar CBN governors, deputies from politics. You can read that up on page 26 of the newspaper. Tribunal oppose election of Tambuwa as senator for Sokoto South. And that's on page 29 of the newspaper. Expect improved Beavers IREF performance, INEC tells Nigerians, and that's on page 13 of the newspaper. Expect improved Beavers, INEC tells Nigerians. What do you think ahead of the emo by Hausa and
that of the emo is coming up on 11th of November, right?
INEC is assuring Nigerians that
was the same assurance.
Are they telling us we are going to use
the
Beavers again this time?
I don't know. The last time it failed us, so I don't know why they want to use it again. Why not adopt the old system of voting? I feel that's even the most it's much better. At least you know that people are voting instead of doing all this manually, because we've seen in a situation whereby during the last election, whereby the big beavers inside and they are busy printing. You understand? So I just feel that beavers is another way of scamming Nigerians, right?
So you feel like this is just INEC making empty promises?
Exactly. That was what they did. They assured us. They gave us that promise. They gave us their words, only for us to be disappointed. I don't really know why Nigerians still believe in the government. I really don't know, because most of the promises they've made, they've not even lived up to it. So why would this one be any different? So, but I know, let's just still be hopeful, right? Let's be hopeful.
Still on the newspaper, REP received NEITI 2022 report to probe 8 trillion naira unremitted oil revenue, and we can read that up on page 27 of the newspaper. Court dismisses suit by Mobi against NMDPROA, and you can read that up on page 26 of the newspaper. Tinubu to present 2024 budget by November, and that's on page 6 of the Daily Sun newspaper. Ethiopian Airlines opens up on Nigerian air deal. Wow, that's really an amazing one.
Exactly.
That's another business prospect for Nigeria.
For Nigeria.
Let's see how that goes out, and that's on page 25 of the Daily Sun newspaper. Kosi, I would like your comment on the lead story, Decision Day, suspend the Supreme Court. Let's go back to this.
Like earlier said.
So are you having this anxiety over?
It's killing me. Seriously.
You're having anxiety over that.
I'm telling you, I don't know.
So what are you expecting? Are you hopeful? Are you?
I don't want my hope to be dashed again, right? And I don't want in a situation whereby when you expect a particular candidate to emerge the winner and nothing comes out. And to think that Nigerians came out massively to vote for the candidate they feel or they deem fit to handle this mantle of leadership. only for us to be disappointed, right? And
Yeah.
now look at what's happening. That's why, to some extent, I'm not really pitying some persons because they are the one that actually came out to vote. Because I remember having an argument with a friend of mine who is in support of the present government, and was saying just give him a chance, he would win and all that. But look at, he has stayed more than 100 days on the seat, and it's as if he's getting from bad to worst, and we still don't have hope for a better Nigeria. As they promise us, they promise that this current government, that there will be nothing like corruption, that everything will be fine. But Nigerians should have taken the hint when they inaugurated the present government. And the first thing they said was that there's nothing like fuel subsidy in their budget.
You felt that was a careless statement?
Exactly.
Because
Coming
if we
from
can
someone-
recall
coming
that day, after that statement, the whole road
that
was
was
crazy.
where that it's not just that was when everything started going wrong with this present government. Because I feel if you actually have compassion towards the citizen you're governing, I feel you should have made some arrangements, right? Even though it wasn't in the budget, I think these things a lot of things should have been in place. At least, even if they finally announce it, you'll be able to have some, you won't be able to feel the impact as you are feeling it now. You understand? Because this first subsidy has been something that has been on deliberation ever since. Even I can remember when I was in JS2, I participated in a debate where they said, is fuel subsidy, is it right to remove fuel subsidy in Nigeria? In my JS2. And it's been long. It's been a debatable one. And the fact they were able to just do it out of the blues. No warning. Nigerians didn't know, no warning, nothing. Not as much as removing it, it will kind of help or enhance in our revenue, because the government, according to them, that first quarter of the year, they spent over 1 point something trillion, right? And they've been spending a whole lot of money in this for importation and refinery and all that. So to me, I feel that the main thing they should have done was to at least set up a particular, just one refinery, maybe this particular refinery, to be able to cushion the effect. Then coming back to the judgment day, I don't really know what I'm expecting, right? And in Nigeria, there's nothing like the decision of the masses overruling. It's not possible. I feel that they've already known the people that are meant to be in the power. You understand? So us coming and we are just fulfilling formalities.
Okay, let's go back to the Judgment Day discussion. Let's talk about Nigerians as a whole. What Nigerians, the common man, expect from this. Because I can remember flashback on the Judgment Day, we could see before they fixed the date, we could see Nigerians clamoring for all eyes on the judiciary. That billboard was everywhere. Even the advertisement board of Nigeria had to ask them to remove it. That billboard was everywhere. All eyes on the judiciary. You could see Nigerians. You could see this excitement in Nigerians. This anxiousness to know the result. And now it's time for the Supreme Court judgment. That is the apex court in Nigeria. And you're not seeing that kind of thing. What do you think is playing out now? You're not seeing that excitement then?
Just for you to know the system we are practicing, right? Your hope cannot be dashed over and over again, and you keep on being hopeful. Okay. It's not possible.
You feel like Nigerians are not interested in?
We're not interested again
In the Supreme Court issue.
Firstly, Nigerians, we are industrious, right? And we don't expect anything from the government. Okay. We don't. And for the first time, Nigeria came out in March to vote for a particular candidate, hoping that the person will win. Only for us to see another person, right? And even during the court proceedings, Nigerians were following up. The excitement, the trust, the faith they have in the judiciary, with the hope that, because they always promise, they said the judiciary is the last hope of the common man. And with that belief, we Nigerians came out massively. We Nigerians, we are so interested. As of before, Nigerians, we have this political apathy, like we're not interested in politics. Whatever they are playing, that is being played out there, it's none of our business. You understand? As long as you are eating, doing your normal thing, and making your money, right? And but for the first time, Nigeria has this self-consciousness, this love, this patriotic feeling towards their country, and they came out, they did everything. And the first time their hope was dashed, but they still held on. They were struggling. They were doing everything possible during the court proceedings to make sure that at least let justice be prevailed. But at the end, on 6th of September, their hope were dashed. And it left them with no option than to just allow everything to let them to main Nigerians now, let the current government, let him just rule and leave the seat. You understand? But with this judgment and the Supreme, the enthusiasm Nigeria had then with the first one, it's not there, and you won't blame them. You still not blame them with everything that's happening. And we still hope that no matter the ruling they give, let justice be prevailed. But in my own opinion, I feel the current government were made the winner. In my own opinion, no matter what happened, because you cannot buy the hand that feeds you.
All right, let's be hopeful and see what plays out.